I want to share with you this telling moment of Nancy Pelosi. Wow, is this first? I want to. I've got a couple Pelosi. I've got a couple Pelosi videos that I have to share with you. There's one where she goes on CNN right before the speeches last night. She goes on and literally says that, I mean, she literally disavows and disenfranchises 14 million Democratic primary voters live on the air. Watch what she says here. This is very telling. I want to share this with you. Holy macadamia nut. Look at this. So she literally admits, okay.
You know what?
Have you talked to him? Is my only question.
What I have to do.
Right.
He made the decision for the country. My concern was not about the president, it was about his campaign. You know what?
Wow.
Have you talked to him? Is my only question.
What I have to do.
Right.
He made the.
I had to do what I had to do. She can't even hide it anymore. They're not even hiding it anymore. How do you disenfranchise 14 million American voters in an instant like that? He was the one who was elected. Biden was the one who won. Biden is the candidate. This is the guy that only 3-4 weeks ago you were saying was sharp as a tack, was with it, cogent, sober, intelligent. His mental acuity is 0 defects. And then you literally execute a coup, and you can't even hide it. And President Biden says, I haven't talked to her at all. There's reports behind the scenes that Biden is furious with Smirnoff Pelosi. Furious. He won't even talk to her. I can't even imagine what Dr. Jill, Monsieur did so good, Joey. You answered all the questions. Here's a cookie. She admits it. Listen to this.
Decision for the country. My concern was not about the president, it was about his campaign.
I mean, she's literally, you guys, am I nuts? Am I nuts? Literally, I'm willing to concede that I'm wrong. I'm willing to concede that I am seeing this completely wrong. She just said I wasn't even concerned about vegetable in chief Biden. I was concerned about the campaign, which is literally a euphemism. I was concerned about power. This is the same vile, loquacious, drunken lush who ripped up President Trump's speech in that famous State of the Union, tried to impeach him multiple times, tried to put him in jail, tried to bankrupt him, tried to smear his credibility, and basically ruin his first presidency at every turn with Chuck Schumer, useless Schumer. And they executed a standing coup on a sitting president. I mean, how am I wrong? Let me know in the comments. Am I wrong? She just said we have to listen to this one more time. We have to listen to this one more time. Listen closely. I'm going to turn up the volume.
You know what?
Have you talked to him? Is my only question.
What I have to do.
Right.
Okay, so she admits I had to do what I had to do. I had to take him out.
Right.
He made the decision.
He made the decision after me, Obama, Schumer, Shifty Schiff, and all the other vultures, Ratty Raskin. By the way, what crawled up on Raskin's head and died? Free poll. Was it roadkill? Was it pests? What was it? What crawled up on Ratty Raskin's head and decided to die right on top of his head? Somebody tell me in the comments.
For the country. My concern was not about the president, it was about his campaign.
My concern was not about the president. My concern was about the campaign. Memes on Rumble says Raskin has a skunk on his head. Exactly. I'm going to get to all the super chats and super stickers at the end. Please stick around. You're going to get live shout outs, and I will answer all your questions if there are questions attached to the super chat. My concern was not for the president. That's obvious. That's abundantly clear. And then here's another video. Watch this. Oh, it just gets worse. It gets worse, y'all. Watch this. This is the moment during Biden's speech. This is really telling. This is the moment during Biden's speech where Smirnoff Pelosi just couldn't hide the fact the camera was able to catch this. They're all yelling, "We love Joe. We love Joe," because he's just ranting and raving like a deranged lunatic on stage. And look at the look in her face. Look at the lackluster, the lack of energy, the lack of conviction. I want you to really, this is a very short clip. I'm going to play it a couple of times. It's only 3 seconds long because you've got to be very careful. Remember, critical thinking, critical discernment. It takes somebody with a very critical eye to see this. Watch. Does that look like somebody who is speaking, shouting, supporting with sincerity? I don't know who's more insincere. Is it Comrade Kamala? Is it pushing up daisies Pelosi? Who is it? Who's more insincere? This is awful. You can tell she doesn't mean a word of this. I mean, no feeling, no real authenticity, nothing but duplicitous, backstabbing. She knifed him. You guys, she knifed him. She is a national calamity. This is the reason why they don't want Trump to win. They don't care about America. She admits on CNN, "I wasn't thinking about the president." They put in somebody there who did not earn a single vote, a single primary, was a DEI hire, admitted by the White House and Biden. She was a DEI hire. She was Attorney General of California. California is a train wreck. She was the DA, the district attorney of San Francisco. San Francisco is a dystopia. This was one of the most beautiful, remarkable, modern, elegant cities, not just in America, in the world. I dare you to go to San Francisco now. It's a shadow of itself. Newsom and Kamala, Comrade Kamala, they're the byproduct of that. They're the consequential inflictors of that. Well said, Robert. Robert has a great point. I'm not seeing any joy in her face, not one iota, because she doesn't mean anything she says. Now, Dovas, that's a great nickname. Nasty Nancy. Nasty. She is nasty. You can say that again. Well said. Now, when I tell you to tap the thumbs up, I'm not saying that for vanity, y'all. When I say tap the thumbs up, it triggers the algorithm to push our content out to more people. The more citizens we can inform, the more our fellow brothers and sisters, our fellow Americans, can make informed, educated decisions at the ballot box. And when they make informed decisions at the ballot box, guess what? That's good for you. That's good for me. It's good for the entire world. So please tap that thumbs up. It takes you a nanosecond and it's free.